Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, I do have a little bit of a different background and my videos are brighter. I'm so excited. I finally bought two softbox lights that are right in front of me. I'm really excited though. They really do make a huge difference in videos. I noticed, I was just watching my other videos and I was like, let me see what's different just to make sure there is a difference. So there definitely is a difference. I'm definitely not in a dark place. I'm in like bright light. I do have my window behind me, which this will not be here in the in my future videos because I'm going to get an actual background. So this video I actually want to be about my favorite brushes, or my brush set I guess I should say, not my favorite brushes because I don't really have a favorite brush I guess. I like them all. They all do so many different things, so how can you pick just one is my thought. So I'm actually just going to do my brush collection that I have currently. I don't have a humongous, you know, outrageous brush collection right now. I have a decent amount, but not anything to be like, oh my god, this is going to be like an hour video. I literally just have a little thing right here filled with brushes, which this actually, I was going to do a video on this, but this is just a Bath & Body Works candle that I took out the wax and like the wick and everything. I cleaned it out and then I just made it into a brush holder. I'm not going to take credit for this because I did not obviously I didn't think of this, somebody else did and I took their idea, but it actually decorated as well. But the other day I kind of just wanted to put together my beauty table, which I have in front of me right now. I don't have any crafts or anything right now, so I didn't decorate these, but I probably will decorate with them with like glitter or something soon. But this is my brush collection that I have right here, so I will get into it. I'm not going to do it in any particular way, I'm just going to grab them and go. So this one is the Real Techniques, which I love Real Techniques. You guys, they have such good brushes and for super cheap prices. So this is the buffing brush. So what I use this for is if I do a contour, I will go in there and just buff it out. That's what I use this for. I kind of got a little bit, I don't know what happened, but if you guys can see that, and I've even washed, like I just washed all of these a couple days ago, but I don't know what happened there, but you know, whatever. And then this one is the sculpting brush from Real Techniques. Looks like that. So I love this brush for if I do a cream contour or even a powder contour. You can really get into, you know, the indentation right here where you put your contour. Really gets in there really good. I don't use this often as I used to because I have a different brush that I do it with, I guess I should say. But this brush is really good for that, and it's, like I said, super affordable. Real Techniques sculpting brush, really good. And then we have the Real Techniques powder brush, which you guys, this powder brush is great. I use this for blush and my powder. I know you guys are probably thinking that's huge for blush, but it really gets the blush on really well, and it's really good for blending. So I use this for when I do my setting powder, obviously. And then for my blush, like I said. So this is really big and puffy. And then I'll stick with the Real Techniques. So this is the Real Techniques contour brush. So this brush I don't really use that much. If I do, I don't use it for contouring. I literally use it for underneath my eyes. Which, you know, brushes are meant to be for, you know, different things. But I feel like as long as it works for you, use it however you want to. You know, like it doesn't matter. Oh, my dog is right here. She wants to join on the video. But yeah, so, and then okay, this is the Real Techniques blush brush, which tapered. So what I do with this is I actually do use blush, and then if I have setting powder underneath my eyes, I'll use it for that. So, and then we will go into these. Okay, so I have two of these. So these are the Josie Maran. I'll put this not upside down. This is the Josie Maran stippling brush. Well, that's what I call it. I think they just call it the brush. I don't even think they have a name for it. But anyway, this comes with her foundations off of QVC. So if you get her Vibrancy Foundation Fluid foundation, you will receive one of these for free. It's included in the purchase. And I bought it like 3 times off of QVC. I had another one, but it like was so dirty, but it wouldn't clean. Like I literally tried to wash it and clean it like 5,000 times, and the foundation just would not get out of the brush. But these are great brushes. I don't use them anymore because I do use a Real Techniques blending sponge. That's actually what I use to put my foundation on now. They're really good brushes. They give great coverage, and it's like a stippling brush, so you literally can just like put all over your face and then blend in. They're really, really good. I have no hate towards them. They're super, super good. I just like a blending sponge for my foundation more than a foundation brush. But like I said, they're included with your purchase of the foundation, which is really nice. So then another Josie Maran brush that I have is this little thing. This is so cute, you guys. So this actually came with her luminous hydrating powder, and you kind of just take it down, and then there's the brush. Super, super cool. I like to sometimes put my setting powder on with this, only sometimes. And if I use it for that, I will generally do it if I do like the little makeup hack where you put the setting powder underneath your foundation and then you apply your foundation. That's what I use this for. This kind of picks up foundation, I feel like. So if I go over top my foundation, I feel like it takes my foundation off a little bit. So I will only use this for my setting powder if I'm doing it underneath my foundation, which I do often. I love Sigma brushes. I actually got a whole kit from Sigma, which was I think $98, and then I got like a coupon when I signed up for their email notifications, and then it was down to like $87. But Sigma's great. They're pretty pricey, but if you can get a good kit, you'll save money. So this is the Sigma Precision Flat Angle Brush. So what I use this for, if I use it, I don't use this very often. I use this for concealer. So I'll use my concealer because it really gets up in there, and it's really good for concealer, you guys. The other day our power was out, or yesterday morning our power was out, so I had to take my makeup on the road with me, and so all my brushes, the remainder of my brushes are in here. I'm like, oh my god, all my brushes are gone. But I have them, they're right here. So this is the Sigma Diffuse Crease. So this is what I use to blend out my crease of my eyeshadow. So right here, I will just kind of go in and blend it out. Blend this out, because if you're not blending out your eyeshadow and you have like boom eyeshadow, like, you know, here's my thing. Makeup is art. However you want to apply your makeup is fine. Like, you know, if you feel like you want kind of like an edgy look and you don't want to blend out your makeup, girl, you do you. That's how I feel. Honestly, I mean, there's so many people on YouTube that are like, you need to blend, you need to blend. Blending obviously looks the best, but if you want to rock that eyeshadow that isn't blended, do you, girl. Like, that's how I feel. Like, makeup is art however you want to do it. Then I have the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush. So this is for foundation, and I will tell you I do not use this anymore, but it is awesome, you guys. Look how dense it is. Like, do you see that? It's super dense. And we have the Morphe M501. So this I actually use for a highlighting brush. So as you guys can see, this is kind of like that. So I actually got this because Jaclyn Hill recommended it for a highlighting brush, and so I bought it, and this is all I use. I literally take my highlight and just blend it in, put it on, girl, which is this and this. So that's the other thing, like, people are like, you should always only put your highlight on your cheekbones, like right here. I'm like, girl, I want my highlight to blind people. I'm putting on my nose, on my cheeks, I don't care. Like, highlight is highlight. Like, highlight what you want. I mean, you may not be on the right technique, but if you want your highlight to glow, girl, and you want it all over your cheeks, you go. Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush, which this one I don't use for concealer. I actually use this one for my cream contour. I'll take my cream contour and I will just swoop, swoop, and then up here I will do swoop, swoop. And then I blended it with my Real Techniques blending sponge. Love it. This works wonders. It really picks up a lot on the brush. It's Morphe M439. So this was actually another recommendation from Jaclyn Hill. So this one is very dense as well. I would say it's even more dense than the Sigma one. And I cleaned it, so that's not makeup from like today. I actually don't use this one anymore. But this one is really good for applying foundation as well. It's very dense, like I said, so I will go in with this. So this is the Real Techniques setting brush. So what I do with this is I bought it for a highlighting brush, but now what I do is I actually bake with it. So I'll get setting powder and then I'll go underneath my eyes and just tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, and then I'll let it sit there while I do my contour, and then I'll brush it off with this brush. We have, this is the Real Techniques detailer brush. So what I do with this is I actually do like my brow bone highlight. So that's all I do with this. I just go underneath there and I just highlight it. And that's all I do with that one. I don't do anything else with it. And then this is the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. Looks like that. So actually what I've been doing with this is I take a like banana color highlighter from my e.l.f. Cosmetics contour palette and dip it in there, and then I go all over my eyelid. That way my eyelid kind of has a primer to it, and then I'll go over top of that with my setting powder. Then this one I think I've used this once. This is the Laura Geller brush. It just says Laura Geller. It came with a highlighter that she has, the Gilded Honey. Alright, and then this is the Sigma smudge brush. Actually used to smudge out underneath my eye, like this underneath my waterline. And then I'll also use this to fill in my brows. You guys, I'm not the best at my brows. I use eyeshadow to fill in my brows right now. I'm still kind of learning how to do my eyebrows. So if you'll excuse them for now, yeah, that's what I do. I just fill them with eyeshadow and I use that brush. Then we have the Sigma Firm Shader. So this I wet and then I dip into my eyeshadow and I just kind of pack it on my eyelid. That's what I use this for. And then if I really want to get like a cut crease type thing going on, I'll go inside and just kind of blend it in there. But I generally just use this for a wet brush, and it's actually wet right now because I just did like a shimmery eyelid effect on my eye today. Then this is the smudge brush also. This is just a little pink. This is like a little sample size. I actually got this for free when I bought my kit. So this is the exact same thing. So I just use this for the same thing. It's the same exact brush. So, and then this is the IT Cosmetics contour brush. This actually came in the contour kit that I have from IT Cosmetics. I don't use this anymore, but what I did use with it is you literally just pick up the product and just like go right here. You can blend out with this if you want. I don't. I generally just put it on and then I blend it out with a different brush, but you can use that brush if you want. Then this little brush, this little random fellow here, this actually came with the Maybelline gel eyeliner. So that's why I have this. I don't even know why I have it in here, but you know what, girl? I might need this one day and I might regret throwing it away if I throw it away, so I'm keeping it. And then these two little brushes, so this brush right here, the Glamglow brush that came with my Glamglow Sonic the Hedgehog mask. So this is, I just use for masks. And then this brush that I have right here is for my True Self Organics mask that I have. So yeah, so that is my brush collection. I plan on obviously getting more. I really want more eye brushes, and I would like to try a fan brush that you like apply your highlighter with. But I have not gotten any yet. But I will. Just really want a Morphe kit because you always hear how good Morphe brushes are, and the ones that I have are awesome. So I've never had a Morphe brush that I didn't like. I know I only have 3, but I actually think I only have 2. Now that I think about it. Now I can't remember. I think I only have 2. But they're great. So if you guys are looking for a good makeup kit, I definitely recommend Sigma, Morphe, or Real Techniques. You can't go wrong with any of those. That's what I have, and I love my brushes. So yeah, Real Techniques you can buy anywhere. Basically, Target has them, Walgreens has it, Ulta, whatever. Sigma is on sigma.com. I think it's just sigma.com. I'll link it all below. I think Morphe and Sigma actually have stores, but not around me, so I actually have to, like, you know, go online and